Okay, we're going to do this week's spelling word sort. And this week we're looking at short O and long O. And there are some definite patterns with short and long O that we're going to look at. So go ahead and write your name at the top of the page first. And then remember, when we're doing word sorts, we're always looking over here. This says short O, spelled O, followed by a consonant. This says long O, spelled O consonant E. This is long O spelled OA, long O spelled OW, and long O spelled O followed by a consonant. These two are weird because they're kind of saying the same thing. One is with long O followed by a consonant, one is with short O followed by a consonant. So let's pick the easiest ones first. The easiest ones to see are going to be OA and OW. So remember, we're never doing possible selection words because you don't have your books. So, and even if you did have your book, I never make my class do that because it takes forever to look through the story and find words. Like, really, literally, it takes forever. So, and I'm not sure it's a good use of time. So we're going to do OA and OW with long O. So I have OW shown. I have OA with oatmeal. I have OW with fellow. I have OA with coast. I have throat with OA. I have known is going to be over here, KNOWN. And I have boast is BOAST. And then I have, I'm looking in the challenge, I have OA for approach. Accomplish, no. Continent, no. Motion, no. Bonus, no. So now I have, let's go with long O spelled with O and then E, because that's the next easiest. So I have wrote, WROTE. Here's my O, consonant E. Then I have a locate, LOCATE. Then I have slope, SLOPE. Again, that's O consonant E and it's long O. Online, no. Shock, no. Remote, REMOTE. It's got a TE. Globe, GLOBE. I don't see any of my challenge words that have that. So now we have the last two, which are basically we're just going to see if it's short or long because they both are followed by a consonant, right? So there's no difference between this and this except for the sound. So as we say the words, we're just going to listen for the sound. Block is definitely short O. So we're going to put that one right here, block. This little symbol right here that looks like an upside or like a U, I always think of it as like bull horns. That's the short vowel sound, right? So block. Then I have scold. Scold sounds like long O, scold. So I'm going to put scold down here, then the long O. Sounds like the letter O, right? Scold. And then I have odd. Odd is definitely short. Odd. Then I have host. Host. Host is long O. Then I have online. That sounds like short to me, right? Online. Then I have shock. That sounds like short too. Shock. When it has a CK, the CK blend is going to make it a short vowel every time. Like it makes every vowel that's by itself a short vowel. So we're done with all of those, but now we have challenge words. Bonus sounds like long O, bonus. So I'm going to put that one right here under the long. Motion sounds like the letter O, motion. Motion. It's not motion, it's motion. Continent. It's not continent, it's continent, so it's short. Continent. And then accomplish is short O. Accomplish. It would be accomplish if it was long O. All right. So I think we did a pretty good job with that. Again, when you're doing the word sorts, you always have to look really carefully what it says over here. I circle them just so that I know that I'm positive what I'm looking for. One of the worst ways to do this that I've seen kids do is they just pick each one, block, and then they look through each one and it takes them forever. So I just like to focus on one spelling pattern at a time and go hunt for that pattern. It makes it so much easier. So I recommend that as a strategy. Instead of starting over here with the words and trying to put the words in here, instead start with the pattern and try to hunt for the words that fit the pattern. It makes it much easier. That's a little tip from you to me that you can use in the future when you're doing spelling word sorts. Talk to you later.